Welcome back to Pity Privilege.
Welcome back.
It's been like 3 months.
It's been so long.
How long has it actually been?
At least a few weeks. Maybe a month, honestly, because I went to Belgium, and then I was sick, and then there was a hurricane, and then, so like a month. Yeah. A lot happened. You know what else happened?
What?
Your birthday.
Oh, yeah. I'm old.
Happy birthday.
Please don't. Please don't do that. Oh, that's not necessary. Not in the whole song.
Everyone say happy birthday to Bo, which it was many days ago, but it doesn't matter.
Yep. I'm now 27.
I'm now redacted. It doesn't say.
Yep. I'm getting old.
How have you been this past month? We haven't spoken since our last podcast.
I know. I've been okay,
Yeah.
Keeping busy.
Yeah.
How about you?
Oh, just surviving through hurricanes and whatnot.
Yeah.
Just casual things like that.
That's good. Did your house get torn apart?
No, as you see.
Maybe we shouldn't joke about it.
Maybe we shouldn't.
It's actually a very sensitive topic these days. Sorry. It's fine.
It's not funny. It's not funny
not.
to joke about.
We're not laughing about.
The funny was just the fact that we're in my house and it's clearly not. That's what was funny, you guys.
That's what was funny.
Goodness gracious.
My goodness. Stop attacking us. We're not.
Oh my god, you guys.
Stop yelling. Nobody cares at all because no one's watching this.
No one is.
We lost any 2 viewers we had when we didn't post for 3 months.
That's true. 3 months. I love how it's 3 months. When it's like... Oh my god. Well, anything to share? I recall the other day you told me you had a nighttime Nancy.
I do have a nighttime Nancy.
Yeah? What is it? Everyone cheer. We're doing way too much like crowd interaction
for a podcast. We're not gonna know if they can cheer or if they cheered. Not if they can. I think
are they able to?
Don't be insensitive to people without hands.
They could go woo.
You're true. You're right.
I'm true.
You're right.
I say that too. They're so cute.
You're so cute.
You're so cute. Oh my God. Okay. Tell me your nighttime Nancy now.
Okay. So I was trying to go to sleep. And I couldn't sleep because I had to pee. And I knew if I didn't pee, I was going to be up all night thinking about how I really need to pee.
Yep.
But I don't want to go pee because I don't want it to wake me up.
Oh, yeah, because you have to, like, convince yourself that you're still sleeping when you go get up, right? Okay.
Yeah. Or I'm never going to sleep again. But anyway, so I was like, I got up to pee. And after me, I heard Jay say, "Pizza?" Like he thought I was a pizza walking away. This time I didn't feel scared. Because there wasn't a giant scorpion or a red-eyed monster. It was just pizza.
He thought you were pizza.
I don't know, but that's what it sounded like.
Like it sounded like he was
pizza?
going, pizza? Like, where are you going,
like
pizza?
He woke up out of a dream like, pizza? It was amazing. So, obviously, I'm calm, I'm chill, it's just pizza. I turn around, I go,
the pizza has fangs! I'm just kidding.
Imagine. Oh no, I see it too! Yeah.
Oh,
no,
man.
so I turn around, I go, what?
Huh?
I felt bad this time because he seemed embarrassed. And I was like, I'm getting to him by talking trash on this podcast.
And yet you still continue to.
I still continue. I was actually considering not. And then a couple days passed, however long it's been. And
you don't know anymore. Time is,
it's blurry. It's a concept. So, and then I was like, I'm going to share because it's hilarious. But so, the best part was when I said, what? He goes, oh, I thought I saw am I high? I thought I saw a pizza.
Wait, so did he was that the first time he's actually acknowledged?
No, I think with the scorpion, remember he opened and he went, oh, I went back to sleep.
No, but I mean, like, acknowledge that he had said something weird.
I think he could tell.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the first time, but he could definitely tell, and
Okay.
I felt a little bad because he seemed a little embarrassed.
Oh.
But then, so I didn't tell him immediately the next day because I didn't want him. I figured he remembered. I didn't want him to actually feel embarrassed.
Yeah.
I feel like I was making fun of him. So, but a few days passed, and it somehow came up. His sleep talking somehow came up, and I was like, "By the way, the other night you called after me as if I was a pizza," and he did not remember the pizza. He didn't remember him saying that asking if he was high. He didn't remember any of it. So
he didn't actually fully wake up
No.
and acknowledge.
he was still
He
sleep
tricked
talking.
you.
Yeah.
You
Sleep
thought
self
you were
tricked
safe.
me.
Wow. Pizza?
Pizza? It was just his tone was amazing because it was like I was the pizza.
Yeah, like,
who
where
was
are you
leaving.
going? Like,
Or even
pizza?
if the pizza wasn't walking away from him, it's still amazing that he just pizza
He was, like, in shock
about
or
pizza.
questioning pizza's intentions.
Yeah, exactly. Do you have any nighttime Nancy's?
I'm trying to think. There was something Kevin said last night was a nighttime Nancy. I was like, this isn't a nighttime Nancy because it's not the nighttime. It's like the evening.
Okay.
And so especially in Belgium, we didn't have like a lot to do. Like we had a TV in the hotel room, but we didn't really watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So like at night to relax, I would play Wordle and like the crossword and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then it started to become like a routine for me. Don't read into it. I have to do it.
You have to do it.
No, but I just like doing it because it's like fun, but it also makes you feel like smart. And like I do like connections and like all the things.
Mm-hmm.
Last night I was doing it as I do, and he's playing his Dragon Ball game, and he just stops his game, and if some of the times he wasn't even stopping the game, he was just still clicking the buttons, and he was just reaching over and typing into my computer, like doing my. And it got to the point where he did one of them that, since I don't have like premium access or whatever, it like stops me after a certain point for like one of the activities, and he did the whole thing. And I just looked at him and I was like, you just took some of my joy away from me.
Why would he do that?
Well, because like we did it together, and like especially when I do Wordle, like I'll ask him for the starting word, and we kind of do it together.
Yeah, but you have to ask him.
Yeah, but not him reaching over and typing into it. And then he also did he stole multiple of them. And because one of them was themed like Edgar Allan Poe, and I was excited. I was like, oh, so there's going to be like Nevermore. There's going to be like The Raven. So I started saying these, and he just like found them in there. And I was like, that was mine.
That's so rude.
Yeah. But anyway, he was like, well, now you have a nighttime Nancy. And I was like, this is not a nighttime Nancy.
No, this is just me being annoyed.
You being annoying. I love you, Kevin. And he kind of, I realized that like after he did the one where he used up like all the time, and then like it was like, oh, you're done. He kind of looked at me, and I looked at him with like hurt in my eyes, and he was like, oh no.
He realized his mistake.
And so I just started going like, you're playing your game. This is mine, okay?
Were you actually upset?
I wasn't like actually upset, but I was like irritated, you know?
I would probably cry. I'm not even gonna lie.
Maybe if I was in like a different mindset, I would have, but
I wouldn't have cried because I wouldn't have let him do that. Because I'd be like, excuse me, my routine.
I did say excuse me as he was doing it, but he just kept going. I should have just ripped my computer away from him.
Should have. I love the sound effect of the ripping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was it. That's not a nighttime Nancy.
It's not a nighttime Nancy.
Now, what is a nighttime Nancy?
Okay.
Kind of. I don't know what was happening to him in his sleep.
Okay. I don't know what's gonna.
But so we laid down, and literally like that was such a weak snap. Like
there we go.
Yeah. he's asleep already. I'm like, I don't know how he does it, but he was like snuggled in, like, oh, because I've been being the little spoon more and enjoying it.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
So he was snuggling me, he was holding me, and he had his like face, like, you know, like over my face, so that his like nose was kind of like in my ear. So he's breathing into my ear, which
don't breathe. Don't blink.
But like he was so cozy that like I didn't want to move, you know, like that feeling. And he fell asleep so fast. I can tell because his breathing changes.
Yeah.
But then he started breathing like really fast. Like really fast. He was like and I was like, are you okay? And he was still breathing like that. I was like, Kevin? And he's just breathing like that. And I don't know if it was
Does he not wake up to words?
No.
Oh.
He doesn't always. It was to the point where I was like concerned, but it wasn't like, if he like was actually hyperventilating, I probably would have like fully like been like, get up.
Yeah.
I don't know if it just sounded more dramatic because it was directly in my ear.
Yeah.
Though. So I just kind of like, I poked him and then I like kind of was trying to get him to acknowledge, and he just kind of gets up a little bit and goes like, and then he turns around and continues. I was like,
huh,
what are you okay? And then I was like, well, I guess he's fine.
Yeah, I think he's fine.
It's fine, I guess. I don't know, it was weird.
Maybe he was having a bad dream.
Maybe. But the funniest part is I told him about this the next day, and he was like, I have no idea. I was like, did you even notice that you literally laid your head down and then fell asleep instantly? He was like, no, it wasn't that fast. I was like, it was.
What a life.
I know.
Imagine that.
Just
like
lay down.
narcolepsy.
But yeah, so it wasn't exactly funny. It was just like a weird thing. He hasn't really been talking in his sleep. Or
That's
laughing in his sleep.
For our podcast.
Well, he may have laughed in his sleep, but I think it was just, you know, he laughed and then I was like...
Jay hasn't done that in a long time, and I'm very grateful because the laughing creeps me out.
It creeps me out too, but it also just makes me mad.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Why are you laughing?
Tell me.
There's also, yeah, and he still does a thing occasionally where he'll like say something and then I'll be like, what? And he's like, what? You said something. I'm like, no. You did. But that's it for the nighttime Nancy's.
I tucked Jay in one night.
Oh.
Well, I usually fix our blankets because I'm very picky about our blankets, and usually he's under them. But this time he acknowledged that I was tucking him in, and he said he was a little sardine in a can, and he was just like.
The other day, I walked into the living room, and I was like, "Where are you, Kevin?" Like, I couldn't find him. I was like, "Kevin."
Mm-hmm.
And I turned to the couch and he was rolled up in the tortilla blanket, just like giggling over there.
Just giggling to himself. Yeah, I'm a burrito.
He did say that.
Yep.
I was like,
He must have been sugar drunk.
I can't think. Maybe.
He had to have been sugar drunk.
I was like, oh wow, I really didn't see him there, but
like, you didn't see the giant burrito on your couch?
I don't know why. Whenever I walk over and he's like not there, I assume he's probably still upstairs. He was upstairs before, or he's like hiding in the thing over there.
Do you guys hide from each other a lot? Sometimes. Why do you assume he's hiding?
You don't do that.
I don't think we've ever hidden.
What? We're like, even like last night, I walked, turned the corner from the kitchen, and he was like, he was like holding himself against the counter, like behind the wall.
You just hide from each other all the time.
Yeah, it's funny. I've done the same thing to him, like on the couch, where like I'll go under and then I'll be like, and he's like, he'll literally like look right at me, but not realize I'm there, and I'm like,
you just have like your eyeballs peeking out.
Yeah.
No, established very early in our relationship that we are both not fans of being terrified, and hiding to me always results in being terrified.
I see. Usually it's not really with the intent of scaring each other.
Yeah, that I gathered that.
It's not like, boo!
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like that would take some time to get used to, though, because I feel like it could be jump scares at first until you get used to it.
I think it probably was, but it's to the point now where I don't even remember.
Yeah.
It's just something that we'll randomly do.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be funny.
It sounds funny. It does. It was just a very interesting statement. I know he's probably hiding if I don't see him.
I didn't even think about it not being a normal thing. Just like, obviously, all husband and wife
hide from each other.
All dudes like a normal adults.
I don't think it's uncommon.
Yeah.
I see TikToks of couples like.
Yeah, but I feel like they are usually trying to scare each other.
Yeah.
But no, we just think it's funny.
Yeah, we don't. Which it's hard because we were raised in a house where you do jump scare everyone every second you can get.
Yeah. Especially you.
Yeah. You know, that was my favorite hobby.
Yeah.
But boundaries. So
yeah.
We have a pact not to jump scare each other on purpose.
Yeah.
And not to tickle each other.
Oh.
That one was made by me because I cannot.
I should have made that because I hate it.
It's not too late.
I don't know, bro. Maybe.
Just gotta set a boundary. See, this makes me not feel good.
Yeah.
But
That's fair.
If you like the attention of it, then
I don't like the attention of it, but like I also tickle him sometimes, so it would be a little unfair.
Yeah.
We just had to agree that we both wouldn't, you know?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the hiding thing, sometimes it's also not intentional on my part. He will like walk out somewhere and he just like doesn't see me, and then I decide I'm going to go with it.
Oh, yeah.
You know? But
see, Jay never sees me. If I'm anywhere...
That is so sad.
I know. If I'm anywhere other than my desk or the couch, he thinks I'm in another room.
One time I was literally standing in the little archway, literally staring right at him, and he's going, Catherine? Catherine?
Do they not have eyes?
And I'm like, he's like, Catherine? I'm like, not saying anything. I'm like, how long is this going to take him? And finally I was like, Kevin. I'm like, standing right here. It's like,
Was he like thinking that you're a kid trying to play hide and seek? Or you're like, Catherine,
yeah, like when you pretend not to see them.
I don't know where you are.
No, he was like genuinely shocked when he saw me just standing there. I was like, bruh.
That's what Jay does.
It's like how they boy look for things.
I know. It's their peripheral vision's terrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
It is.
One time, Jay and I were like explaining where our peripheral vision ends. And like I was saying, like I can see to my left and right completely. I just can't see behind me.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What?" He thought I was lying.
It's like not as clear, but it's there.
Well, if he was like standing here, I'd know he was standing there.
Yeah.
Whereas if I stood next to Jay, he would probably not.
Have we done any like research on this?
Yeah, I don't know if it's actual range of vision or it's just attention. I would have to look more into it. But I know that women do have better peripheral vision. I have a hard time with that word. Because something about like men hunting, they don't need...
Oh, they're like singular focused on something.
It's one of the natural instincts biology kind of thing.
Okay, and like we're constantly like maternal instincts, like looking out.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay, I see.
Another thing, I don't know if you can relate, I cannot see in the dark at all. And if it's like, if the lights are even low, I won't be able to like see his face. But he can see so well.
Actually, yeah. Yeah. Because I'll be like, dude, I can't see. He's like, what do you mean? Mm-hmm. It's weird. I mean, like, my eyes will eventually adjust a little bit, but not as much, I feel like, as his do.
I feel like...
Whatever.
I feel like that must be biological, too.
Maybe. I didn't know if it was just a me thing, because, like, when I was even up to, like an embarrassing age, I always had a nightlight.
Oh,
So I didn't know if I had just like conditioned myself. But
same though, because even when I lived alone, I always had the TV on, and now everything's pitch black. But even when things are slightly bright, or like this, we have a low light on, I can't see the details of his face, and it freaks me out. And you know, like when we were kids and we wouldn't look at each other's face in the certain lights, it would transform into monsters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I explained that to him, and he's like, "Do I look like a monster now?" And I was like, "That is not a joke."
Yeah.
And then he realized he messed up, because I was like,
that is not
paranoid that night.
That's too far.
Too far. No
Way
monsters.
too far.
No monsters in this household.
Band.
I just pictured a little monster band.
A little monster, like a sign that we put up.
We have like 8 minutes.
Okay. I had a story that I don't know what I just heard. I had a story that I kind of slightly shared with you, but not in detail.
Okay.
I think I was just telling you how it stressed me out.
Okay.
I just realized. I was like, why do I feel wrong? Because I don't have my pillow.
I see it. Oh, she's reaching. She's reaching. Her pillow looks a little sad. That's not a square anymore.
That's my bad. That's because I squish it.
Why?
I don't know. I just like to squish my pillow.
Okay.
My bones are cracking.
Oh my
I'm like,
you seem like you're having trouble.
Oh, that's so much better.
You blend with the couch a little too much.
I realized I didn't even like check my hair.
It's cute.
It's like wild. Okay, so when I was like in Belgium, I feel like whenever I talk about it, I try not to sound like like the girl who's been to Europe.
Yeah.
But no, this is gonna be like a story of my anxiety, so not as much of a cool story.
Oh.
Yeah. You heard some of this.
Mm-hmm.
So since we were there for like a week, we wanted to get some like little snacks and waters and everything, and not like buy the really expensive, hotel ones. So I went to find a grocery store. So like I went on a bus that did a connection, then I went on another bus and had to walk a little bit, and then I found the place, whatever. So I'm carrying like a case of water and like a bunch of stuff in like a bag. And so I just go to wait for my bus. It's raining, which is kind of annoying because there's like multiple people in the, like the bus stop, like things that have the cover.
Yes.
So there's multiple people in there, and I could have fit in there, but I'm too anxious and I didn't want to like go in their space. So I was just standing out there like with the rain just pouring on me, like waiting for my bus.
Oh no.
And like a weirdly long amount of time passes. I look down, it says it's been delayed. I'm like, okay, great. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Standing there with my stuff. Eventually I kind of walk around because I'm like, I saw another bus pass, but it had a different number on it. I was like, that's not my bus. Mm-hmm. Eventually, after like a really long time waiting, the bus that I know is mine because it says the numbers on it. Okay, guys. And my, destination. Like I knew it was my bus.
Yeah.
Starts driving by. So I do what, you do when you kind of like, you have to like wave them down so they know that they have to stop. If no one on the bus wants to stop,
okay.
They like, that's the only way they will.
See people at the bus stop?
They should do that as well. But I guess they didn't.
Okay.
So I'm like, I do like the little wave thing. The guy looks at me. Looks right at me, and he just keeps going.
You're drenched.
And I was like,
you're dripping. Maybe he thought you were like that horror movie girl, like dripping.
Yeah, it just looked terrifying. No, I was wearing like a pink like hoodie thing. I was just like,
no,
hi, can't go. And so he keeps going, and I was like, and I looked at the other people in the other area of the bus stop, but it must not have been their bus because they didn't look concerned. Mm-hmm. They were just kind of sitting there still. And I was like, huh? Because like he even kind of started pulling into the bus. Like this area had a little like, they kind of a bus lane stop area. And he's like, he's like,
what the?
I don't know if he's like, oh, she looks American. Let's not.
Yeah, let's not pick her up.
And so I was like, So I had to sit there for like, I don't know, like 15 minutes waiting for the next bus. Finally, I'm like, like waving frantically. No.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not gonna be chill this time.
Yeah, well, luckily, for some reason, like then other people were there, so they were also trying to get them to stop, so they did. And like, you know, there's like the door at the front, and there's a door to like the side.
Yeah.
And it opens, and like a girl starts going in, and I was like, I'm just gonna go in too, because like as we've been, this was a few days into the trip, so like I've already seen multiple people go in through the door on like the left, not by the driver's side.
Yeah.
But so like I go in there, and then the door starts closing on me.
Which the driver has to do.
Yeah.
It's not automatic. The driver.
So I got stuck for a second, and I was like, I just look over, and then finally like I squeeze through, and then he's like motions for me to come up, and I was like,
you're in trouble. Oh no.
And he was like, you don't come in through that door. You come in through the front.
Did you ask why the other lady could?
No. I'm too,
Yeah.
anxious. I was like, oh, okay. He was like, you only come in through the front and you go out through the other side. I was like, okay. And like, you know me, like he was actually not saying it that in a very mean way.
Yeah.
He was just kind of like letting me know. But I was like, I hate this and I want to go cry.
Yeah.
And then I was like, sorry. And he's like, you don't have to say sorry. And I was like, okay, well, here's my like ticket. Like I have it on my phone. He's like, you don't have to show me your ticket. And I was like, oh,
why not?
I was like, what? And then he's like, yeah, you don't, if it's on your phone, you don't need to show it. Okay, you could go say it. And I was like, and so, the whole,
this guy is so done with you too.
The whole ride, I'm just like,
trying not to sob.
I finally got back to I literally stayed in the hotel room for a while, just like, it was like I had to recollect myself. I go back out later in the day. People are just going in and out whatever door they want. I go up through the front door though, because I'm like, I'm not going in that one anymore. I'm only going through the front. And I just kind of like gesture like that I have my ticket on my phone, but I wasn't supposed to show it, so I just start walking, and the bus driver's like, ticket? I was like,
you should have said, I know you didn't, but you should have said, the last bus told me not to.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make a difference.
It wouldn't. Because I think what it comes down to is it seems like they all just kind of have their own different...
Yeah, but how are you supposed to know?
I don't know. So, like...
They're probably used to having to tell people, though.
Well, yeah. Especially in, like, the really touristy areas.
Yeah.
But... So I just started, like... I have my ticket on my phone. I'll just kind of put it up. And sometimes they'll just kind of be like... They'll just nod, like... Mm-hmm. But... I was like, bruh.
That sounds so stressful.
I think I did pretty well with a lot of the like solo parts of the traveling, but like that made me, and also sometimes trying to get back to our hotel and getting stuck in like train stations, that was scary.
Oh no.
But yeah, that was super fun.
Sounds like you had a
grand old time. No, I actually did have a really good time.
Yeah.
It was just, times like that where I was like...
Yeah. Did you like Japan or Belgium better? I don't know the answer.
Japan.
Yeah.
Well, Tokyo was technically the only place I really was in Japan. I would love to go to the other areas, like...
Kyoto.
Yeah, and like Osaka, I think. Oh. But... No, I think Belgium was really lovely. I liked Bruges better than Brussels. Brussels is a little more like, I don't know, really touristy and like kind of dirty.
Oh.
Which honestly, like, no offense to anyone in Europe, because also America, but like it was just like a little more dirty in general in areas.
I heard that Paris is like nasty.
Oh yeah. I've heard that from multiple people who have been there.
Which is crazy, because you think of it as, like, not.
Yeah, of being, like, magical. Yeah. But, yeah, like, especially in, like, Brussels, there were a lot of areas that smelled like pee. you know?
Oh, no.
Like that kind of thing.
Yeah, that little thing.
But like Bruges and Ghent, I took a train to both those places, and those were lovely. Sorry guys, someone just threw something in the dumpster and it was loud. Those were like more little like quaint areas, and they were cute. But yeah,
that's so adorable.
Yeah, definitely Tokyo. I want to go back,
Yeah.
but it was still lovely to see. I technically could have taken a train ride to Paris, but I was too chicken.
Oh.
I was too nervous.
That's okay.
Because I also didn't want to like go there and it's just like sucks. You know?
I feel like Paris is for romance anyway.
Yeah, plus I couldn't really stay too long. I'd have to leave, like, I was still doing schoolwork, so I had to do that in the morning, so I'd leave around like 10, and then that would be like a 2-hour train ride. I had to find my way wherever I am and then get back. Like, it just wouldn't be that much time.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That's my fun anxiety story.
I loved it. That was a great story.
Yeah.
Other than the anxiety.
Which was, you know.
The story.
The story.
Well, I just wish you didn't have to feel anxiety.
Yeah. At least, you know, it was pretty good for the most part.
Yeah.
I didn't like when people sat by me, but I had to deal with that.
Yeah. Don't sit by me. Don't look at me.
Like, whenever they would look for seats or whatever and then decide to sit by me, I'm like, oh.
Just try to look as rude as possible.
Well, the thing is, it doesn't matter. If they're gonna sit, they're gonna sit.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, I just stood holding on to stuff, but technically, you're not supposed to as much if there's seats, because then you're just in the way.
Yeah.
But
okay,
we'll be back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, I was distracted.
Why?
I wonder why. Maybe because we have baby squirrels.
Because we're holding baby squirrels as we speak.
Yup. If you watch the YouTube video, you can see them.
Yes.
But if you are just listening, then you're missing out.
You're missing out on cute baby squirrels.
Well, right now you can't see the one I'm holding because he's in my sleeve.
Yeah.
But he's there.
Oh, I don't have food for you.
I wonder if it picks that up.
What?
The little sounds that he was making. He was going.
That's so cute.
I wonder if it was picking up.
I can't emotionally handle this cuteness.
They are so cute, and you've made a dream come true for me.
Oh, well, I've also had a dream to raise squirrels for many years.
Yeah.
So
I love squirrels.
It's a great time.
They're so tiny, too.
I know. They're little babies. They're only
Little
3
babies.
weeks.
Oh my goodness. No wonder they're such tiny little babies.
Their ears popped up the day I got them.
Oh.
And this guy his ears are still a little folded. But their ears come up or open. Their ears open at around 3 weeks.
Wow.
And then their eyes open a week or two later. So.
This is like one of those, like, the specials, you know, when, like, a specialist comes on and it's like,
yeah.
oh, but you're the...
Yeah, it's me.
We don't need a guest. It's just you and baby squirrels.
My babies.
Sorry, guys. We're
anyway.
very distracted right now.
I would look at my notes, but I can't.
Oh, yeah.
There is one thing that's kind of pop culture that I want to talk about. It's a little late now, but I wrote it down 100 million years ago.
It's fine.
So, have you seen all this JoJo Siwa stuff?
I don't know that I have.
Okay, well, people were making fun of her because her dancing is a little wild.
Oh, okay, yes.
And she came out with this song and everyone was hating, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And now everyone's apologizing to her because her girlfriend choreographed a dance and it looks really great. But it's like, it's the more modern, like, sexy dance, kind of.
Oh.
And I just, I think I talked about this on our last podcast, how I've been noticing how everyone is just a big bully.
Yeah.
And I just think that the fact that I'm no JoJo Siwa fan.
Yeah.
Now or before. But the fact that they were hating on her when she was doing dances she loved.
Yeah, and then
now they're like, oh my gosh, wait, she is hot. And that is like her whole value to them. It just makes me so mad.
That is very frustrating.
Why are we bullies?
Also, because, like, think what you want of her, but she's obviously a dancer.
Yeah.
Like, that's what she does.
Yeah. And like she said, yeah, her dances that she had before for her other songs were a little crazy, but they got attention. That's what they were meant to do.
Exactly.
So like,
that's annoying. It does make me really frustrated that we're at that point of, oh, it's cool to like bully people and
I know. I have to not be on TikTok because whenever I am, I see people just. Have you seen the whole Lawrence thing?
What?
She came out with that new song.
Wait, what? Wait, you're talking about Lawrence, like the band?
The band, yeah. They.
Yeah. Wait, are they getting hate?
They're getting, what's the song called? Do you know what I'm talking about? Where she like belts out what you need, what you want.
What you want, yeah. Tell me what you want. I love the song.
Me too.
She's an incredible vocalist.
There is so...
He's out of my sleep now. I was like, why is it so light?
Yeah. There's absolutely so much hate.
Why?
Because everyone's saying it sounds like a back to school commercial or like a commercial song.
Okay.
And everyone's like, oh yeah, I could tell my brain's developed because I don't like this song.
You don't like fun?
Yeah, I know, right? You're not enjoying just like having a good time? Okay.
Also, they have a lot of music and they have even ones that are deeper and whatever, but
yeah,
what's wrong with...
But it's also just objectively impressive vocals.
Yeah, she literally starts the song by like belting wildly high.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's been so much hate with that.
God. And yeah, like you were there when we saw them live. Yeah. Like, she's incredible.
She's amazing. Yeah, people are mean for no reason.
Absolutely no reason. That makes me mad. I didn't even know, because I know they're like getting a little bit more like popular or whatever, because also like Gracie Lawrence did a collaboration. I think it was just her, or maybe it was the whole band, did a collaboration like with Meghan Trainor. And so like they're starting to get a little bit more recognition, and they're doing a tour, which I had to miss because I got sick.
Oh,
it was very sad. I was supposed to be going, and then I got sick. Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
I was very sad. I was going with a bunch of friends. It was going to be so much fun, but couldn't go.
Yeah.
But, well, because they also rescheduled it because it was supposed to be during the hurricane, not Milton, Helene.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I was sick. But yeah, that's frustrating. I'm on a lot, like, I would probably say maybe like 80% of my TikTok is book talk.
Oh.
So it's just tons of book references and book recommendations.
I heard it gets a little wild over there.
I mean, I guess if they're talking about specific scenes from specific books.
Oh, I guess there's a difference between spicy book talk and book talk. Spicy book talk is one with the audios. Have you heard the audios?
Okay, I actually just commented on one because I had my volume like fully up and I don't remember what it said, but I was like, whoa. I was like, I'm glad that like Kevin's not sitting next to me right now.
Yeah.
No, I've heard some of the audios, but I was saying like it's like the audios of the books.
Yeah.
But no, it's not all like that, but yeah. A lot of what I see are like Fourth Wing memes and like things like that. But no, definitely some. Like a specific one I see a lot, but you wouldn't know because you haven't finished reading Fourth Wing or Iron Flame.
You're not going to finish that sentence?
What do you mean?
Oh, you said one I see a lot.
No, I was saying there's one I see a lot, but I'm not just gonna say it.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's like, if you guys know, you know. That's it.
Wow, I feel FOMO.
Read the books. I'm mad because I have to wait a long time for the third book. It's actually not that far. I think it's like January, but still.
I'm sorry. I need to put this squirrel down.
I know.
I'm not paying attention. I literally, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, is he breathing weird? Oh no, why is he burying his nose? He's not going to be able to breathe. I can't. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Okay, I'm going to put them away though, because I literally can't record like this.
Okay.
I have another conversation that
Oh no, this again.
I can't speak. Ever since I've been back on YouTube, I have really noticed that sometimes like something weird just happens to my voice, where suddenly like this for a minute and then come
Same.
back. And I'm like, well, what was that voice and how didn't I realize that I did it?
It happens to me too. Or like I realize that I have an evil cackle. And I'm like, what? And now sometimes I'll do it and I hear it.
Oh no.
Because of you guys. No one said anything.
No,
It's just me
yeah.
editing it.
What,
and
our
hearing it.
2 viewers didn't say anything?
Our mom
Yeah.
and Kevin
Didn't say, wow, that cackle you got.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so I asked Jay if I was a pear. Would he still love me?
Okay.
Well, first I started by, there's a pear under your pillow, and then he said, why did you put it under my pillow? And he ate it. And
Wait, for real that happened?
yeah. And I said,
Okay.
because it's funnier to say, if there's a pear under your pillow, then here's a pear I got for you. So anyway, that started a whole thing of me asking if I was a pear, would he still love me?
Yeah.
And then he'd go, I probably wouldn't even notice that you were a pear. Like, why would I think that the pear was you? And I was like, yeah, you'd probably eat me. Yeah, I know, right?
How rude. You wouldn't recognize her as a pear?
So I go, yeah, you'd probably eat me before you even realized it was me.
Mm-hmm.
He loves pears. This kid is obsessed
Really?
with pears. Only before they're ripe. So like when they're weird and crunchy. I like when they're juicy and like squishy.
I don't think I care for pears. I haven't had a pear.
Since Fruit of the Month Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been that long.
Yeah. So I then said, like, what if I started going, hey, it's me, before he could eat me?
Yeah.
He goes, I don't want to think about this. Very seriously. I don't want to think about this.
Whoa, Mr. Serious.
Yeah. And I was like, why? And he's like, I don't want to think of you being a pear. And then you wouldn't be alive anymore. And I was like, is this actually, like, bothering you? Because it's a little silly. Not silly to be bothered by anything. Valid.
Yeah.
But, like,
It
I was just
like
playing.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I don't want to think of if you would turn into something else. And I still don't know if he was, like, trolling. But he was very serious.
I think he may have actually just been really serious. Like, he really didn't want you to turn into a pear.
Yeah, but...
Like, he was just concerned.
Oh, yeah, and then he asked me after, like, I was letting it go. I was like, this conversation's over. He was like, can you just, like, not turn into any fruit? It's just...
As if, like, you have that power.
It's funny because if you know Jay, you know he's not the type of person to believe in, like, anything, like, the ability to just turn into a fruit. The way you just stopped to think for a minute about how you're going to answer that.
Yeah, I would say that he wouldn't
No, but, like,
necessarily
you know what I
think
mean.
that.
He's
No,
not,
but
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have, like, the whimsy that we have.
There's not a whimsy bone in his there's not a whimsical bone in his body.
Yeah.
Okay. But then he also said that he would try to figure out how to turn me back. And I'm like, what if I rotted before you could turn me back? Because it would take a while.
Yeah.
So he wasn't very happy. He was very sad.
Wow.
He He was sad at the thought of me turning into a fruit. And if that's not romance, I don't know what is.
That's so much love right there.
Uh-huh.
Wow. I don't know. I just thought about something that Kevin said that I thought was actually really cute.
Okay.
We were just walking around. This was a while ago. I mean, not too long ago, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, we were at the store at like one of the places like Ross or Marshall's or something. And there was like a statue, but basically it didn't have like a torso area. It was just kind of like a head and neck and arms and then like the legs. I don't know how to explain it. It was weird.
Okay.
But anyway, Kevin just pointed at it and he was like, that's like how I felt before I met you. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, I don't know, like just like incomplete.
Whoa, that laugh.
I was like, what?
That's so cute.
He's like, yeah, just like incomplete and empty inside until I met you. I was like, that was so random, but
Kevin
like,
is a strange person.
he's a strange person.
Yeah, you just don't expect things like that.
I know, but it was so sweet.
That's adorable.
Sorry, I exposed your
Soft side.
soft side, Kevin. I know you keep such a tough exterior. Oh, now he's gonna be mad about that. Whenever we're listening to the podcast, like sometimes he puts it on when I'm in the car, which is always kind of weird. But he'll like, if we park, and then he hears that I'm starting to tell a story about him, he's like, and he has to wait. He's like, what are you about to say? I don't remember, but I'm kind of scared now.
I know there were a couple of times where I was like, I need to watch what I'm saying because I never say anything that is like intentionally ungood. Wow. We're doing words today.
You know, like the opposite of good. Like anti-good.
Anti-good. That's what I'm looking for.
What I feel like oh wow, the squirrels are making sounds. I did write something down. I didn't know this, and I wanted to know if you knew this.
Okay.
There's a chance that you did, and I was just being silly. I was reading a book, as I have read many. Anyway, I'm reading a book. And in it, she was like writing a letter, and then she mentioned like the light flickering or whatever, like from her candelabrum. And I was like, what? I was like, candelabrum? I didn't know. I didn't know that candelabra is the plural.
Absolutely not.
Candelabrum or whatever is the just singular. Candelabra is plural.
So if a wall is lined with candelabras,
it's the candelabra.
So the wall would be lined with candelabra.
But it's become, I guess, so much of a thing that people just say candelabra. It's technically incorrect, but now it's just like accepted more, I guess.
That word is starting to sound really weird to me.
Candelabra, blah, blah, blah. But
candelabrum?
Yeah. I was so confused. I was like,
why are we taking the M off to make it plural?
I don't know.
Oh, I guess that's a U.
It is a U, but we're taking the sound of the M off, technically. I don't even know if that's how I'm just assuming that's how you pronounce it. Candelabrum? Whatever. Yeah. But I was like, because for a second I was like, this like some different kind of candelabra.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking.
Just like a variation on candelabra.
Yeah, so I looked it up and it was like a picture of a candelabra. I'm like, what's different about this? And then I saw it. I was like,
that's crazy. You learn something new every day.
And then I'm like, then I was curious, like, is this just like a widely known thing? Or did this author like look it up to confirm that she was saying it correctly?
Yeah, because how do they know all this?
I don't know.
Maybe by reading books.
That's true. But I feel like a book probably has said candelabra before. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was crazy.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, technically, I think this book I'm reading is by multiple authors, so maybe it was just like
someone new.
Yeah,
or like the editor. I feel like editors would know stuff.
Yeah. Even though there was sometimes when I'm reading, I find it really funny when I see mistakes.
I hate that. It makes me mad. Like, you have one job.
Yeah. Like, come on, editor. Like, I almost just want to like send an email. Excuse me.
Yeah. You got this wrong and this wrong and this wrong.
You said. And technically, we're gonna use proper grammar. Sometimes they're like obvious ones though, where I'm like, how did you miss that?
Your neighbor's like dying over there. You can like hear them in their kitchen. You could hear like plates clink.
It's very loud, and
you could hear someone peeing. You could hear them sneeze. You hear them drink a sip of coffee.
You can hear the water going down into their stomach.
You can hear their heart beating.
You can hear their thoughts.
We can't go deeper.
We can't. Yeah, and like these neighbors on this side like to randomly party.
She just did a rad dance move, like when breakdancers spin on their heads. That's what I did right now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, now I'm spinning on just like one finger.
Oh, she's floating up. Oh no, she's floating away. Oh no.
Chrissy, wake up.
What?
Don't like this. I think I've made this comment before and you didn't watch Stranger Things.
I did not.
To that point, so.
I know the song.
Chrissy, wake up.
I didn't know that was from Stranger Things.
The song isn't technically, it's just the way that the actor delivered the line kind of sounded like he was singing, so people made it a song.
Okay. Wait, the song I hear on TikTok?
Chrissy, wake up.
That's not like
don't like this. Chrissy, wake up.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know.
They just took lines from the show and turned it into a song.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It's kind of like, have you seen the clip from Harry Potter? When we were rewatching it, it made me laugh because I've seen it so many times on TikTok, where Emma Watson, like, she's supposed to be saying like "coming, mom," but she goes like "coming, mom." Like, it sounds like she's singing.
I love the guy who like does the he I can't do this today. He just sings the same things that she sings in the movie. So he'll get like a compilation of all the things that sound like she's singing, and then he'll do it.
Yeah, yeah. So when we saw that movie, I was like,
yeah,
because it does sound like it. How did we get here? What's happening? What's my name?
We only have a few minutes left. I gotta go anyway, so it worked.
12:11. Oh wow, we have clearly started to lose our minds a little bit.
Wait, do it.
Do what?
Gotta loosen your face.
The sound. Wait, loosen your face.
You'd be laughing though. Just shake your head as you're going. Ugh.
I'm not calm enough to do this. I started doing it. What are we doing? You know what I like to do sometimes? You know what I like to do sometimes randomly? Hold on. I gotta do it properly.
Okay. I do that too. The face.
You have to do the face with it for it to be.
Do it again. One more time.
Okay, hold on.
I can't explain why that's so funny. It just is.
I feel like I've done a higher pitch than that before, but it's not happening today.
The sound
like that.
The sound coming out of your mouth is wild.
I bet the neighbors are having fun with that.
Yeah.
They could definitely hear that. You're welcome, neighbors.
Oh, I thought you called them Abrahams.
Yeah. May as well. We're talking so much nonsense. I'm talking nonsense. I'm talking. I'm gonna see Sabrina Carpenter. We're going on a date. I'm just kidding. Sorry, Kevin. No, I'm just going to the... Are you trying to do it?
Yeah. When I do it, I just do it a different pitch.
Do it the normal pitch that you do then.
I usually go...
Oh, I see.
Go with Chuck.
Oh, see, I'm trying to be a dolphin.
Oh!
I don't know if you even knew that that's what I was trying to do.
I did not. Not again in the face. I can't.
It helps you. It's the voice placement, you know?
I'll practice and get back to you.
Okay.
Okay.
I want you to do that randomly when Jay is just like chilling.
Okay.
And just tell me what happens.
He will probably be extremely unfazed, but I'll let you know.
You know, that is so true. Kevin's not very fazed by weird things I do now.
Yeah.
I'll just like... He's like...
I had to stop chomping.
Oh, I remember. You said that you like actually scared him.
Yeah, because I bit him. Like, I do it gently, but
Yeah.
I think I just startled him a little, and it was a little too hard, so he got a
Yeah.
little startled. And, yeah. So
And now...
now I'll, like... But I won't... Kind of like how you train a dog to, like... They'll put their mouth over you,
Yeah,
but they
like-
won't bite down.
Yeah.
That's me now. But that's one of our other boundaries, along with tickling and jump scaring.
Okay. I see.
Our house
So,
is a safe space.
yeah. Yeah, it is. Besides, like... Other than your animals who probably will bite.
It's a safe space of humans.
But not for humans.
Not for them.
No, your dogs aren't mean. For the most part.
For the most part. Yeah.
They're cute. Anyway. I think we've exhausted our speaking abilities.
Yeah, you think so? We started making dolphin sounds?
I think we've gone way too far, honestly. Probably should have stopped sooner.
Probably should have stopped about 54 minutes ago. Anyway.
Thanks for joining us.
You can follow us on all forms of social media at Pity Privilege, spelled
Pity, then PRIVILEGE.
LG. What? E between. This is why I don't do the spelling.
Have a good time, you guys.
What?